In this video we share prophecies of servant of God Luisa Piccarreta on the Chastisements. Jesus frequently showed Luisa what was coming upon the earth, visions that are now clearly coming to pass. Don't you remember how many times I showed you great mortality, cities depopulated, almost deserted, and you told me, no, don't do this. And if you really want to do it, you must allow them to have the time to receive the sacraments? I am doing that. What else do you want? But the heart of man is hard and not completely tired. Man has not yet touched the summit of all evils, and therefore he is not yet satiated, so he does not surrender, and looks with indifference even upon the epidemic. But these are the preludes. The time will come. It will come, when I will make this evil and perverted generation almost disappear from the earth. I will do unforeseen and unexpected things in order to confuse them, and make them comprehend the instability of human things and of themselves, to make them comprehend that God alone is the stable being from whom they can expect every good, and that if they want justice and peace, they must come to the fount of true justice and of true peace. Otherwise, they will not be able to do anything, they will continue to struggle, and if it may seem that they will arrange peace, it will not be lasting, and the brawls will start again, more strongly. My daughter, the way things are now, only my omnipotent finger can fix them. At the right time I will place it, but great trials are needed and will occur in the world. There will be a general uproar, confusion everywhere. I will renew the world with the sword, with fire and with water, with sudden deaths, and with contagious diseases. I will make new things. The nations will form a sort of Tower of Babel, they will reach the point of being unable to understand one another, the peoples will revolt among themselves, they will no longer want kings. All will be humiliated, and peace will come only from me. And if you hear them say peace, that will not be true, but apparent. Once I have purged everything, I will place my finger in a surprising way, and I will give the true peace. Luisa Piccarreta, servant of God of the Catholic Church, was born in Corato on April 23, 1865. She was the fourth of the 5 daughters of Rosa Terentini and Vito Nicola Piccarreta, in the locality of Torre di Sperata. In 1874, at the age of 9, Luisa received the sacraments of First Communion and Confirmation. From then on, her faith intensified, remaining constantly absorbed in prayer, meditating in particular on the Passion of Christ, spiritually adoring the Eucharist and cultivating a solid devotion to Our Lady. This devotion prompted her, at the age of 11, to join the Association of the Daughters of Mary. At 13, while meditating on the Passion of Jesus, feeling her heart oppressed and short of breath, she went out on the balcony of her house, and from there she had a vision. The street was full of people who pushed Jesus, suffering and bloodied, as he bent the heavy cross on his shoulders. Then Christ raised his eyes towards her in the act of asking for help, and Luisa had compassion and offered herself as an expiatory victim for the sins that crushed the Redeemer. From that moment on, an insatiable desire to console Jesus was kindled in her, taking upon herself her sufferings to save souls and thus repair the offenses she received. The physical sufferings due to the invisible stigmata and the harsh and continuous harassment of demons, added to the spiritual and moral ones, began for her. One day, after being harassed by the devil, she had a second vision of suffering Jesus and of Our Lady of Sorrows, who invited her to offer herself as a victim out of love for her to her Son of her. Then she pronounced her fiat voluntas tua to God, vowing to be the victim of atonement for sins. Following this, she began to manifest a mysterious state of suffering that forced her to stay still in bed and unable to eat any food and drink, feeding only on the Blessed Sacrament, for about 70 years. Thank you for supporting my channel. May God bless you and keep you. Our Lady, Queen of Peace, pray for us.